Right, dear, that's it.
That's it for another week.
Time to go time.
Doesn't it go fast?
Time flies, doesn't it? It just, I'm dying here. Can you hear my voice is going?
Bless you. I'm going to have to tuck you in after the show, aren't I?
I'm going to have some carver with some Beecham's powders in it.
Good luck to you. Well, thank you for listening to us once again. And I just want to say have an absolutely wonderful week. Fabulous weekend. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, stay safe.
Right, and we've got to finish on our Northern Soul dance.
Of course.
Go on, which one?
Let's do Out on the Floor. It's just like the Northern Soul tune of all time, isn't it?
Well, it is. It's definitely the most popular commercial Northern Soul track on the floor. Dobie Gray. Yeah, we will do it. But do you know where Northern Soul in the UK actually started? What have you seen?
Something's just flown by me.
What?
Something just flown past me. You've got a critter in here.
There's a critter in this room.
Yes. I'm under attack.
We're being attacked by albatrosses.
Well, Muzzie's gone out there and he's got his mates. She's in here. She's in here because they only bite me.
Oh, was it a mosquito?
I think so.
Horrible things. Right, listen, let me just ask you, where did Northern Soul start?
Wigan.
No.
The Twisted Wheel.
No.
Blackpool.
No.
Rochdale.
In my bedroom, yeah.
In your
right,
shower.
okay, there's obviously lots of sort of controversy over this, but actually, right, the music first started in Soho. Now, aficionados, that's a big word for me, of Northern Soul will disagree with this.
I bet you can't spell it.
Certainly can't. Oh, yes, I can. S-O-H-O. What do you think I am, thick? No, it actually originates, and I'm sure that people will knock me down on this one. It actually originates from a small club in Soho. Name escapes me.
Raymundo's Bar?
No, it wasn't Raymundo's. Where they used to play, because they used to get all this sort of obscure American soul, and they used to dance to it, and it was kind of the mods that were dancing to it, and it kind of people came down from north and kind of found out about this. So they went into a record shop, which I think was next door to this little club.
Back in the day when they had record shops.
Of course. And sort of said, have you got that tune? And said, well, that one that's got this, because it all had a certain type of beat. So it kind of got known as the Northern Soul. So kind of the record shop, when he was buying singles or looking for singles, he said, we need some more of this sort of Northern Soul that all these Northerners like. Now, it did become commercialised up in the north, and I've got to say, it was the Twisted Wheel. It was not the Wigan Casino. Now, I was too young, honestly, for the... No, honestly, I was too young for the Twisted Wheel.
Straight face.
Can't see you, you're not on a close-up. I remember when I was at school around about, I guess I must have been about 13, 14, and some of my older friends did used to go down to the wheel, and I went one night with them and they wouldn't let me in because I was far too young. A bit like that restaurant we were talking about on the coast, yeah.
Yeah.
I even penciled
the one that's in Marbella that's not in Marbella.
Shut up. I even penciled a moustache on to try and make myself look older, but they weren't having any of it.
Oh, bless you.
They all went in and I had to go home. I did go years later when it became Placemate 7, because the Twisted Wheel, then it closed down. It got closed down for basically drugs, because it was an all-night sort of dance place, and they weren't allowed to sell alcohol in the UK then, so people used to take purple arts and stuff like that. Yeah. Apparently, allegedly, to keep
Black
dancing.
Bombers.
But this is where it originated from, and then of course you got the Wigan Casino and a place like that, and it became sort of this huge cult that it is. So you see, you learn something new every day.
There you go.
Yep. And then of course it kind of died out a bit when Wigan went, and then it had a resurgence in the 70s, and apparently it's got a huge resurgence again in the UK.
Love a bit of Northern Soul.
Loads of Northern Soul nights in the UK again, specials. A few on the coast as well, I believe.
Yeah, we've had a few Northern Soul epics, and there's one at in Benalmadena, isn't there, every year?
Is that on this year though?
Sunset Beach.
There was last year. I
think they do it in November and February.
I've not seen any publicity for it this year though. We'll check that out and find out. Maybe we could start a Northern Soul thing.
I wait for it to cool down a little bit so I can wear my Northern Soul t-shirt to the studio.
And what we want to do, because after our dance last week, a couple of people said they couldn't see your feet movements, and apparently you do the correct feet movements.
Ooh, not bad for an Essex bird.
Are you aware that you were doing the correct feet movements?
Well, of course. I was trained by one of the best.
Who? Me?
No, I was trained by a girl, not trained, I was taught by a girl who regularly goes in for competitions at the Blackpool Tower.
Blackpool Tower?
Yeah, she's very good. She's very, very good.
They do have a big Northern Soul thing up there, don't they?
Yeah.
They have one at the Pontins holiday camp as well in Blackpool.
Really?
Well, I think it's
just
just a minute. I think it's part of the same thing you're talking about. I think that they have the Northern Soul weekend based at Pontins where they all go and stay.
Oh, right.
Might be called something else now. It might not be called Pontins. It might be something posher. And then they have events at sort of different places. Blackpool Tower being one of them because it's got a fantastic sprung dance floor. Have you ever been?
No, and I've never been to Blackpool.
Well, the Tower Ballroom, they've got one of the original sprung dance floors.
Yes.
And I think probably the only other place that's left with one now is the Ritz Club.
But it needs to be slippery.
In Manchester.
Because we've been to places where we've actually had to put flour down on the floor.
What's it flour they put down? Well, the Ritz in Manchester, that I'm pretty sure they still have a Northern Soul talc. That was it.
Talc.
That's what they used to put. And it has the old sort of sprung dance floor, which is best for Northern Soul dancing. Anyhow, we digress. Unfortunately, you are dancing on fake marble here in Spain.
Yes.
We don't have sprung dance
in
floors.
flip-flops, which makes it that little bit harder.
It does, doesn't it? Anyhow,
but I'll give it a good go.
Listen, we're way over time here. We're going to get cut off.
Let's go.
What do they say on Sky News? We've overstayed our satellite link.
Yeah, we've overstayed our welcome.
So, okay, guys, thanks for being with us. See you next week. Yeah.
Yep.
Missing you already, my darling.
You too.
Dobie Gray on the floor. Show me the foot movement. Just a minute. Let me get the other patch. The chicks are out of sight and I'm improving. The crowd is in tonight, begging for more. While I'm getting my kicks out on the floor. Out on the floor tonight, I feel like singing.
Northern Soul Jukebox.
Northern Bloke and Essex Bird. Fridays 3 till 5. Shut up.